in my
Cancer.
office.
He told me that was my next guess.
Oh wow.
And this is the part where I
I
fall
don't know why I
asleep.
thought you were a fire sign.
Gotta mix it
I
with
do have a
the-
fire inside of
Let's
me.
get the
Okay,
body and
that makes sense.
All right, we're gonna start now, okay? Let's go.
I'm determined as fuck.
All right, well, welcome to the Tarot Academy class. Every Wednesday at Buddha Belly Records at 8:30ish p.m., okay?
Sometime before 9.
Sometime before 9, yeah. We're going to call that next time. Sometime before 9, when we get to the Nine of Cups. So, tonight, well, just for those that don't know, I'm Jonathan Maldonado, okay? I've been teaching tarot for the past couple months here. I've been a student of the mystical arts for over 8 years. It's a big part of my life. So now let's dive into it. So tonight we're going to be doing the Scorpio season continues with the Seven of Cups. Exactly, right, that's right. So, all right, now, does anyone, can they see how this card connects to Scorpio? There's a lot going on there, but what tells you Scorpio?
That's a wild.
The cups. It's water. Wow.
That's
There's
good.
a lizard there.
Hold
There's a
on,
lot going on.
hold on, where?
Can't make out.
Where's the lizard at?
On the
Bottom
right.
right.
On the bottom right.
Dragon or something, maybe?
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a dragon or a lizard.
it's like a baby dragon.
Yeah,
It's got little baby wings, right?
yeah, I'm into it.
Okay. So the cups is a good one because cups is
Water.
water, right?
Sorry.
It's all right. What else?
The guy with the curly hair looks like Kevin Kong, so that's I'm just
Is the symbol in the bottom right when you see the kids?
That's a female, but okay.
Wow.
I would love to know what
How dare you
the fuck
mistreat her.
that cloth is.
What's under
Maybe
that?
it's like a shrouded turret or something. It looks
It's
very,
like pitching a tent.
very like.
I don't know, but are those
Direction of the
hands
cup, yeah.
outward? Like outward hands, and then there's like red coming, radiating off of it, them,
Because once again, red because what rules Scorpio?
Mars.
Mars. So that's why there's red there, up top, over the cup. What else?
The snake. This is probably the coolest card we had in a while, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's so
I don't know,
crazy.
death is pretty bitchy.
Yeah, that,
Also, did you notice that it looks like there's
Oh, yeah.
a skull
It's
inside of? Yeah.
very dumb.
It looks like there's a skull in that cup. The one.
The one with the
Yeah,
laurel
right
leaf,
there.
it looks like it has a skull in the
Yep.
front.
Oh
of it.
yeah.
On the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like underneath. You see how it looks like a skull face?
Yeah, on like the facade of the cup itself, not
Yeah.
well, not like
Yeah.
the.
could be like a tiki god too.
Could be a reflection of him, right? Maybe. Because the death card is what?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. So it could be. It could be. It could be.
I
Wow.
don't know for sure. That's probably accurate as hell.
Could be.
Okay, so I don't know whether this. I mean, it seems like it's saying to me, you're gonna have a lot of amazing shit or random shit happen for you
Come out of your cups.
because like
I wanna
there's
hear all the
always
symbolism.
there's so much stuff coming out of
Not
the
too deep.
cups. There's like a castle and riches, but it looks like a sand castle, not like a real castle.
Okay. Blue sand. Okay.
Yeah, like riches.
That looks like candy in the other one.
Like the leaf thing is like kind of like a crown, so it makes me think of like royalty.
Yeah, it's like laurels. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laurel.
It's a victory thing. The world leaf of victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like a dragon.
You see a lot of
I mean, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, and the snake could be good or bad.
Yeah.
And then like
at least I'm certainly
the
thinking
woman's
maybe
face
like
could be
five or
like
6 with the
love.
the triumphant
Like,
procession.
I pulled
Say
the
that you're
other
gonna
day.
find love.
It's 7, which is. Are we relating it to the major arcana at all? Like the chariot is that what's after the chariot?
After the chariot is the strength card, number 8. So this is connected to the death card because it's in the Scorpio family of cards for Scorpio season. But yeah, I mean you can, since it's the same number, you can somehow, you could connect it to the Chariot card because the Chariot card represents, do you know what sign?
I know this.
Oh, Cancer.
Cancer, yeah. And what kind of sign is Cancer, everybody? Water sign. So you can, that's a good correlation there, which is good to help you out. Numbers matter, what's on the cards matter, and what sign it represents matter, because that's how you connect and correlate to other different cards. All right, so does anyone know what zodiac sign this card connects to?
What zodiac?
Scorpio.
What planet?
Oh,
Oh,
Venus.
it's planet.
You're good. Wow, good job.
What
Yeah.
is it?
No.
Yeah. All right, okay. All right, no problem. It's all right.
Actually, hold on. I got a cheat sheet too.
Oh, put the cheat sheet away. Come on. You got to use your intuition, man.
It's my like training.
This is like the chat GPT of tablet.
Use your intuition, man.
Says like
I want to know what all this stuff
both
means.
ways.
Well, we're gonna dive into it. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna go into it. Not this class, but we'll go into it eventually. All right?
Oh, this kind of okay, but
This is like a tarot thing, but it tells you like the
Jonathan,
definition.
though.
Yeah, I just like I'm in the
Jonathan, can you tell me? Do you know what that
Yeah, there's
is?
so much
That
more.
thing in the middle on the top with the
That's
red
pretty
around it?
It's pretty cool.
What is it? Do you know?
It's someone that's veiled.
I wish I would have been there.
It's a veiled person.
May I read the cheat sheet? Or whenever, if it's up to you.
I mean, let's just explore it. Let's see what you could. After we've explored it, then you can read it. So we see how spot on we are with our intuition.
Right, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm excited tonight. I'm running on 3 days of fruit. This is what you get.
Hey, I'm not same boat. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, same boat. All right, so now let's
And the matcha, that's what's going on.
let's go into it now. So the key word or words for Seven of Cups are choices, illusion, temptation, daydreaming. There's clouds here, right? How often do you see a cloud of cups in the air? So that, daydreaming, right? Indecision, being indecisive.
There's a lot of choices.
A lot of choices, right? Fantasy and possibility. Those are all the key words that associate with the Seven of Cups.
I really like this card.
Now, when it comes to key phrases, is faced with many options, be mindful of illusions, and choose wisely. That's what this card's about. Choosing wisely. Because Venus energy is an energy of what?
Desire?
Of love, desire, but it could get like
Dreamy.
too much. It could get too lusty, too like that Venus energy, like just of lavishness and abundance, wine and bubbles and just a fun time. Yeah, so it could unchecked get a little crazy.
Silly.
Yeah. So what do we notice as far as similarities and differences? I picked this card because this card right here, it shows you the symbol for
Scorpio. Oh, no, I'm sorry. For Venus
Venus, and then
and Scorpio.
yeah, Scorpio. So you were right. Yes, Venus and Scorpio, because this card represents Venus in Scorpio.
Ooh.
Damn.
I think the first obvious difference, right, would be that it appears to be a woman as opposed to a man. I mean,
Right.
we can't be certain for sure, you
Right.
know, but
Yeah, men have long hair too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, men can have long hair.
But
no, but you're
I
right. Yeah.
assume,
No,
you know,
she's got it, well, it's more delicate features.
yeah, it's even kind of like the way she has her hand up compared to
Right.
his hand down, more guarded.
Sure looks like she kind of got a booty.
Gotta love that fruit fast, right? Yeah.
Just
Good thing it's an esoteric
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
right?
What's interesting, this one, the castle looks more realistic.
Ah, there we
And
go.
that one looks more like
Like
oh, it's a
sand.
sand
Sandpaper.
castle, like so more illusion-like.
And now let's see. Remember what rules Scorpio again?
Mars.
What tarot card is that?
Oh, death.
Yeah.
No, Mars.
Mars.
Oh.
Oh, strength.
Right. That's what.
No, that's Leo. Strength is Leo.
Shit, no, we just.
The lightning flash. We talk about it.
Tower.
Yeah. So like, what does this kind of look like? Oh, yeah.
Holy guacamole.
It's not like here you don't see this much. Yeah, this tower's there, but this is more. It's a tower.
Yeah.
It's up top, like how the tower card is.
there's no veiled person for that one.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. No veiled person.
I
Okay.
don't know, is that
What are
a
those
beer?
two cups? That's what I was gonna say. Is that beer?
It
And
looks
then
like a beer
there's
mug.
beer on the left, and then there's like a dragon on the right. I don't see a dragon on the left. I see a snake.
Drink enough beer, you'll see a dragon, right?
Almost like a
And
trophy.
instead of the laurel wreath, there is a like trophy.
Yeah.
Which could be the same, right?
Yeah,
They don't.
victory, triumph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. What
So
else?
definitely the snakes
There's a
are the
heart in the middle.
same. The heart is
Yeah.
different.
But is the snake the same? Think
It's
about.
not exactly. the same.
Let's like the snake
Different
is.
positions.
Yeah, the snake is almost the center, kind of like the center, where the snake is like on this side. So this could be like the side of mercy, maybe.
Right.
But like the snake is like literally, its focus is on this veiled person there.
Yeah.
And I don't know who this veiled person could be.
It makes me wonder if there's
Like
almost.
I mean, bringing like the Bible, like the snake was like the knowledge, right?
Right.
Okay.
The snake
Yeah,
is
go.
coming in to unveil you.
It's true.
Like
So-
knowledge is coming in to like take your veil off, to make the decision and choose wisely.
So that's why you're saying the snake is right there.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
And aren't snakes in a lot of cultures sort of associated with wisdom?
Find it that's on the
Not the cosmic serpent, stuff like that.
Welcome. How are you doing, man? Jonathan.
Jonathan, I'm
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the tarot class.
sorry for
Don't be sorry. Be safe. Yeah, you can have a seat. Okay.
Oh, there are some chairs here too if you need.
Yeah, we have some over there. I could take another one over there for you if you want. I'll put one. Actually, I'm gonna leave this one because I want to use it for the tarot cards for the hot seat.
So, brother, how are you? You see? Thanks for coming.
All right. So welcome to the Tarot Academy
You'll miss
class.
like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah.
This is your first time?
Yeah. Well, prior experience from traveling and stuff and meeting like some really powerful people in my life. But
Oh, really?
yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So we're today, and how we like to do classes here. I personally like to connect it to the zodiac sign. So right now we're in the sign of Scorpio. So we started with the Death card, then the Tower card because the Tower represents Mars, and Mars rules Scorpio. And now we're into like the cups. So today we're doing the 7 of Cups. So we're just diving into it, looking for some similarities and differences. And you were saying that the snake could be like the snake in the book of what? Genesis? And the creation
Well,
snake?
I don't know why I associated that, but snakes are associated with
We do later
knowledge.
before.
So.
Okay. How,
So
we're also
temptation.
how so?
temptation.
How? Oh, good. Okay.
that's-
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause that's one of the words too, right? One of the key words.
Was the one like saying to her, "Yo,
That's my
this,
interpretation.
you should have some of this fucking fruit, dude."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because and
Also symbolic of death and rebirth, much like the sign of Scorpio.
yeah, 'cause snake is another animal that's connected to Scorpio. A Scorpio, there's obviously the scorpion, snake, the eagle, or the phoenix,
Ah,
because phoenix is rebirth.
right.
And we know what the eagle goes through, right?
That rebirth process.
The eagle, if it survives the rebirth, right, of what it has to do, it becomes a phoenix, right? Because then it lives, what, I think like 10 or 20 years longer?
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, don't they like dive bomb like eagles? That,
Yeah.
like they just
They do.
they did.
Yeah, I guess, maybe, yeah. I guess they,
They really
He is,
do.
he is
They like that's how
dog
they
guy
catch their
attacked by
prey
them.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Actually.
so that's why the eagle eyes, they say eagle eyes, they have, or hawk eyes.
They
They,
see from like way up high and they.
Yeah.
and the eagle is apparently the only bird that could see into the sun, they say.
Yes.
That's why it's that's why it's the bird they chose for
Wow.
the seal, the Great Seal of America.
Yep.
That's why on every American flag you see a globe and you see an American eagle perched on top of it. You know, it's not there for no reason. That's Scorpio right there.
Right.
You know, the Roman Empire, they all knew that. The eagle represents Scorpio. And Scorpio's a powerful sign, and eagles are a powerful bird. So, what else do we see? Any other things that we noticed that's similarities or differences between these two cards?
The two
Is
heads
that the
come-
Thoth deck on the left?
No.
No, this is not as disturbing. You'll see. I have that coming up soon. You'll see. The Thoth deck is to me it's very disturbing compared to every other deck. It really puts a swing on it. These to me are like rated G. They're they're compared to
One
the
is like Nickelodeon.
Yeah, compared to the Thoth deck. What else do we see?
2 heads popping out.
Where?
One on the left is
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, we got the head's over here. We have like a head with like hands, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, could that
Well, that one looks dead.
this one
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
like that?
Or it's like covering its ears.
like the ears can be like listening. Like I can't tell how the ears are, or not the ears, the hands.
Hands.
It kind of looks like, you know, people.
Yeah, because remember if you think of the words, could it be daydreaming, right? Could this be fantasy, right? You know, all these items here, maybe all this jewelry and this castle or whatnot. This also could all be possibilities. They have the heart there, so it could be love, some victories. I remember also cups is water sign, right? So water connects to your emotions. What else we see? Any other similarities? Is that beer? Looks like a beer mug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A beer sign filled with beer.
yeah.
So I think that is pretty clear to say that, okay, like watch out because not everything, you know, may be as it seems.
Yeah, right. This says the key phrase: faced with many options, be mindful of illusions and choose wisely.
Yeah.
You got to choose wisely, right? Instead of you could go to the bar every night and drink that, but that's not going to fill the void, really.
Yeah.
Well, there
Right.
might be circumstances where the beer is the wise choice, right?
Yes.
You're just
Yeah.
happy buddies,
Yeah.
beer, right?
Yes, a beer is good.
Right. And like the same thing, like, there's like the rich, that's obviously, that's jewels and riches and stuff on the left.
Yep.
Like, that's good up to a point, right? 'Cause
Correct.
money, you need money to do stuff, but
Yeah.
at a certain point, if you're just chasing money, what's the point? Because we all end up in the grave.
Here they say, those that have no purpose chase money. Those that have a purpose, money chases them.
On
like
purpose.
that.
Yo, that's a
Purpose.
really good one.
Think about it. I don't chase money. You got to chase my purpose. If you chase your purpose, money's just going to chase you. Yeah.
I love it.
It's not about money. It's about your purpose, what you're here to do in life. And not everyone's purpose is the same, but you got to find out what it is. And when you're in that purpose, when you live in it, all the cosmic forces are behind you, and you just go. You become Moses and you part the Red Sea. And that's it, because you know your purpose, and nothing could stop you. All right, so let's go. Go ahead. You have? Okay.
Yes. Look, so the background is green, and for like the left one, it's green. And for me, I was like kind of connecting it to like the heart, and I know the heart is the inner teacher, so it could be like
Okay.
a bunch of like options, and what we said here was like choices, kind of clouding of the heart, like following it.
Okay.
That's how I would see it.
And also green, color-wise, connects to Venus, too. So that would further allude to, Venus, love, matters of the heart, right?
What chakra is green?
The heart.
Yeah.
Heart, yeah.
There you go. I would have thought it was fucking red. That would, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think red's like the root chakra, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, the heart is green or pink. It could be as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But like a lot of these cards connect more to like Western, so more to like the tree of life. So you see a lot of the symbolism. So the green would be somewhere a little higher up on the tree of life, and red would be really high up because that's like the Gabor side, like the severity side, and blue would be on the right side. So yellow is in like the center, like the sun center. That's like your heart center, solar plex and stuff. Yeah. All right. So let's go to.
Jonathan, real quick, I'm sorry, now that she said that,
Go
the
ahead.
right card, the light blue that I'm seeing,
Yeah.
is that necessarily like throat chakra, like communication or something along those lines? Or am I overthinking?
I'm not well versed in chakras, but it could be.
It is for the throat.
Yeah, blue, like light blue is throat, so that's why I thought maybe like communication or something along those lines.
It could be, but the only thing is that communication is more geared to like the sword cards because swords is more communication, intellect. That's more communication.
Gotcha. Cups is emotions. And
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Emotions,
I was just seeing it as being the sky. That's why.
That's what I know.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I.
Sky, yeah.
This one looks like the sky more. This one, It kind of,
Clouds,
you know, I mean,
clouds.
with the clouds, but the green sky, I haven't seen too many green skies lately. So it could be, right? It could be at nighttime maybe, right? Foliage in the back of the of the Empress
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah,
you know?
It could be like in a forest.
Yeah. All right, so I think we ready to jump to the next one. So let's kind of see how Seven of Cups connects to Scorpio,
I like it.
I like that.
right?
That's fun.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to jump to this one because this kind of tells a little more, right? You know, one beer and the other one. Now we got what?
7 martinis.
Yeah, that's having some fun there. So the Seven of Cups connections to Scorpio. It's a depth of emotion and intensity. Scorpio's intensity aligns with the emotional overwhelm seen in the Seven of Cups, where deep desires and complex feelings can cloud judgment or lead to escapism.
Wow.
Themes of transformation and temptation. Scorpio's association with transformation and rebirth mirrors the card's message to look beyond illusions and make choices that align with your true growth, not temporary desires.
Right.
So it's like you got to use discernment. You have to know when or what you're doing aligns with your true growth.
Right.
That's meaning find your purpose. And then if it doesn't align with your purpose, then that's not your true growth. There's nothing wrong with, you know, having fun, but the balance.
Keep to the middle way.
Keep to the middle way. Also seeking hidden truths. Scorpio's tendency to probe beneath the surface resonates with the Seven of Cups. Call to see through illusions, so you got to be able to see through illusions, encouraging clarity and insight rather than being swayed by superficial allurements. Sometimes stuff looks good, but it might not be right for us. And so it's understanding that when you're doing a reading and you get this card, depending on the question that the person asks, right? Or if you're doing it for yourself, if it's for the past, present, or future. In the past, maybe they had some illusions they were going through, or they had a lot of choices of different items, you know, or in the future could show the same thing. In the future, they're going to have.
This one seems a lot more cautionary.
Okay, why do you say that?
Well, just because who makes good choices when they've had 7 martinis?
I think
Yeah, I think it's not the habit.
I think good choices could be subjective, right? What do you think?
A lot of people make good choices when they make some martinis. It's just some people are functional alcoholics and some people aren't functional alcoholics. I
Okay,
don't drink, but I met functional alcoholics that do way more than I do,
really?
and on a lot of alcohol. So yeah,
Sometimes people need that crutch. Yeah.
It takes
Someday.
away all their insecurities. It takes
Yep.
away all their fears, and then all of a sudden they become who they really want to be.
Yeah, right. All your inhibitions, it says, right, with drinking. So, what else on here? What else do we see? Notice on this card.
What is Malahel and Halula?
Okay, so this is
Ula. Ula.
this is a magical deck used for like ceremonial magic. So meaning when you want to actually invoke the powers and energies behind the cards, like, you know, besides the planetary or the astrological signs, these are actual like angels, right? Or daemons. Daemons is Greek for spiritual beings that you could invoke to help you when you want to use some of that energy when Venus within Scorpio. So if the moon's in Scorpio, you know, you want to connect to it, you could use it. You could invoke these beings to help you out.
Like, how do they know their names? Or whoever made this deck? How do they know their names?
Good. So within like the Western esoteric schools and traditions and secret societies and stuff, there's different documents that connect to like Kabbalah and the Keys of Solomon, which were 72 different names of beings, and these beings have attributes that connect to different planetary energies and stuff. In a simple way of saying it. So they know based on for ages, you know, there's you could look at grimoires and stuff that was written in like the medieval times, and they would, you know, pair these angels with these powers and stuff. So these are the two that were paired with here.
Did it come from a Judeo-Christian background, these angels?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that some of it comes from Chaldean. There's Chaldean there too as well. There's Persian influences in there as well. I think the true understanding of all this is the history. If you know the history of of the world, at one point before the Roman Empire, it was the Greek Empire, right? And so it was a huge area that spoke Greek, even from where? From Egypt all the way up to Italy, right?
Right, because Alexander the Great's
Yeah.
empire.
And he went all the way. He went to India, right?
Yeah, but I think just at the cusp of it, or maybe slightly into it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much where he stopped.
Exactly. So meaning,
Not stop.
it has always been. It's based on all these empires were about cross pollination, and the Roman Empire. What they would do is every area that they conquered, they would do an invocation of that nation's god to just add it to their egregore. And it's funny because the last invocation they did, they say, was the Judeo-Christian one, and look what happened. They eventually became a yeah. So it's interesting, but a lot of these items are from Chaldean, from Persian, from Babylonian. After Exodus, when within the Bible,
I'm sorry.
Chaldean. Does anyone know what Chaldean is? It's like Middle Eastern area. So it's a type of, I guess you could say, like different tribes and people within that area. And a lot of the magic they say it came from, like they say Abraham was from his Chaldean, so from that area. So he was like nomads, and they went from a certain kingdom, and they went to like the area of Egypt, because at one point Egypt was like the center for everything. In ancient civilization, Egypt was a center before, Athens or Greek or Rome was. It was Egypt. And before that, whether you believe it or not, they say Atlantis was. But they're still trying to find some evidence for that. But they're getting pretty close. So they say a lot of the stuff in Egypt came from Atlantis. Any other questions on this card? Who's ready for 7 martinis?
I'm ready for 2 and then to fall asleep, probably.
There you go.
That was so real.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it says November 13th to November 22nd for the sign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and on top of that,
Oh, nice. So what day is it today?
13.
Yeah.
that M, what is, that's a symbol for something, right?
Yeah.
The M above the 13th.
Yep. So, okay. Scorpio.
Oh,
So these all about it's all astrological. It's all about Scorpio. Right now is where the sun is in like that constellation within
like
the
is
celestial.
that 20 degrees and 30 degrees?
Yes.
Like where it is in the
Yeah, because
sign?
correct. So when we're using like these minor cards are about different degrees of Scorpio. So it moves within degrees. So right now this is 20 degrees Scorpio within 30. So it goes by 30 degrees. Each sign moves. So it's a little more technical than that. I don't want to get too crazy with it.
Does it depend where the sun is?
Mm-hmm.
The sun is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you pull the natal chart up, you would see there's different sections, and when it finishes its section, it'll eventually be in the next sign, which would be, know the next sign after Scorpio? Not Mike, because you would probably know it. There you go. Yeah, Sagittarius. Thank you. Yeah. So
Cool.
this card just basically the person, the practitioner, wouldn't really use this that much for readings. You can, right? But they'll use it more for maybe ceremonial magic when they want to connect to the energy or in this time frame.
Which deck was this one?
This is a Lon Milo Duquette. I think it's like the ceremonial deck.
Okay.
Okay, so he's in like the Aleister Crowley group. They have like
Gotcha.
Thelemites. They have like the little order and stuff. And he's like I think what do you call it? Like an officer that kind of oversees some of the stuff there. So he has his own deck. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I want to get into the next one because now you see anyone see the Thoth deck?
I do, yeah. Wow. That's
See? Now that when they created this deck, he doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
This is, that's like this is the, right here, let me go back to this one. This is like the nice way of doing it. Like, martini glass, the empty. But like, this is what that energy really means. debauch, like
Right.
overindulgence. 7 martinis. That is just like, you're just, yeah,
Over-
beyond a level
Right.
of where you should be at.
Nectar or honey or
What here? This?
Yeah, what's that?
It's like drowning in filth and.
Yeah, it's just debauchery. What's debauchery? Like when you think of that word, what do you think of? Debauchery? Like it's just like
What's the
overindulgence.
What's
Just
that fluid
yeah.
supposed to be theoretically? Just
yeah, it's almost greenish because it's understanding that this is Venus
right.
in Scorpio, and Venus on its super I want to say more aggressive side instead of like negative, super aggressive side. You could get too much into the lavish life of just overindulgence and drinking and
Right.
and whatnot. It doesn't have to be alcohol.
Right.
It could be
So I'm saying it almost looks like
it could be
nectar
food. Yes.
or royal
Yeah.
jelly or something. You know?
Yeah.
Just overdoing anything for that matter, right?
Yeah. Exactly. And
Cool.
and that's what this card's truly about. And
Are those women in all of the cups, or I don't know.
it looks like it could be it looks like lilies.
Oh.
It looks like a lily because
There's enough taste to get it. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of see like the eyes and the mouth. That's why it looked like a woman to me. And in the middle, it kind of looks like. Oh, but I see what you're saying. They're like upside down flowers,
yeah, they look like lilies.
dripping
Like,
with.
think about it, it's upside down, right? Usually flowers, you see them, right? Faced up, like a nice flower. If it's drooping down, that means, the flower's a little spent, right? It's just,
All the cups runneth over.
yes.
Yes.
This is like beyond run through. This is
Wow.
the extreme but because that's what Venus in Scorpio is. You have to understand what Scorpio, the energy is. They're ruled by Mars. So think about that. The water sign ruled by Mars in Venus.
And then you got the Boda deck. Like here's just a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of
And
cups.
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tree of life. I mean, it looks like a tree of life. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It could.
Oh, I saw
These two look like Tree of Life a little more than this one doesn't really look like Tree of Life that much.
Something you like.
Yeah, I think if you look at the Boda deck, like you wouldn't really get that
Yeah.
from, like, the other ones are just so much more, there's just so much going on in the other two cards.
Yeah.
And in the Boda deck, it's just like, here's some cups.
But if you think about it though, it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of self-explanatory. It's just like, it's a lot of cups.
Uh-huh.
It's 7 cups. It's like overindulgence, a lot of choices,
I mean,
I
I guess like that's.
You're right though, yeah.
Well,
Only has to do
go ahead.
with like manifesting, right? And numerology.
How so?
It makes me think of like, I don't know. I just remember reading that and like the number 7 or like 777 having to do with manifestation. And this
I think I
card
heard that
makes
too,
me
yeah.
think of that as well. Like it makes me think of daydreaming, like visualizing. So
Yeah, 7, there's a lot of connections with 7. Once again, we got the 7 days of the week, the 7 ancient planets, 7 stages of alchemy. 7 is all over the Bible. Book of Revelations has it all over.
Very lucky number.
Seventh son of the seventh son has magical powers.
Yes, 777, right? That's supposed to be very powerful.
Number 7.
Oh, okay. So it has to do with the creation of the world.
Yeah, right? Because God rested on the 7th day.
Even
Right?
in 5% Nation, right? Isn't their symbol 7? It's like a divine 7 with like a thing around it. And that's like their whole premise.
Oh, it's also associated with the 7.
I don't know, I'm not sure. I was like, I had to think.
7 classical
Planets, yeah.
And the 7 deadly sins.
Ah.
Ooh,
Oh,
see?
look at that.
There we
Wow.
go.
7
That's it right there. That's it, yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
That's pretty interesting.
Temptation.
Actually, hold on, let's just look at the middle card. Is it the 7 deadly sins?
Wow, yeah, go ahead.
Greed, lust,
Yeah, envy.
wrath.
Lust could be the.
Wrath could be the dragon,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
What is it? Greed, lust, envy,
could also
sloth.
be a dragon.
Sloth, yep.
Which is like laziness.
Overindulgence, right? Overindulgence is sloth, right?
I don't know what would be sloth though in that card.
On this card?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Snake, maybe because it's slow and just. I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm just making shit up.
You know, yeah, but that's what it's about. It's just, you
No,
know,
but the 7 deadly
you
sins
just
got
make
me
stuff
thinking
up. You
now.
just, you know.
No, no, it's really got me thinking now.
That's good.
That's cool.
The whole point of it.
Yeah, 7 deadly
Yeah, the 7 deadly sins really hits with this one because the 7 deadly
And that's
sins
what the card's really about.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is about the 7 deadly sins.
I
Yeah.
like
That
that.
says Lord of Illusionary Success.
Yeah. Illusionary success.
May I,
So like ego?
No, go ahead. Keep going on that.
Ego?
Well, ego, I think that's a.
Well, ego is thinking you're greater than you are. Like that's how I feel like you cope.
Is it?
It doesn't always have to be now.
But ego is making sure that I look both ways before I cross the street. People, a lot of the times, the new age ego is a lot different from what the psychologists meant when they created the term ego, right? The ego is like that part of you. The ego represents like your, in Kabbalah, the Ruach Elohim. That's like your Christ conscious center. But, you know, some people aren't, you know, doing the work to get to that Christ consciousness, right? They have no clue about it. So then their ego could be seen as like a off balance or may fool themselves, or they don't have a purified ego. They're still in the lead form, not gold, like in alchemy.
Right.
You follow? So I think a lot of times we use ego as like, oh, he's got to get rid of his ego, but you really can't kill the ego.
Right.
You have to refine it, but connect to a higher consciousness, a Christ consciousness, a Krishna consciousness, a Buddha consciousness.
Right.
That's like what they were trying to teach everybody is.
It's not about killing it, it's
No,
impossible.
it's about
It
transforming
literally
it.
keeps you alive.
Yeah.
The ego keeps you alive.
Well,
Correct,
There's some
yeah.
teachings that the ego is like your engine, right?
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
you need
It's
to
kind of like keeping
use that to get to where you're going, in a sense.
keeping it
Correct.
check and not letting it overpower you. Essentially,
yeah. You could say that. Not over, you know,
along those lines.
just keep it in check. You could keep it in check by not performing the 7 deadly sins.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a way to be balanced with it. So you have to understand when enough's enough.
Right.
If you're up to another 7, you know, drink, and you're doing this, you know, even once a week, twice a week, that's
Yeah.
you gotta, you know, put yourself in check.
Right.
But you need a refined ego to be able to.
To have that awareness.
Yeah.
Would you like me to read the cheat sheet real quick?
Go ahead.
Now that we're finished. So the 7 of Cups stands for choices, illusions, and daydreams. It suggests a need to evaluate options carefully and focus on realistic goals and potential distractions. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
said.
that's good.
Choices, like imagination, fantasy, opportunities, confusion, too many like options, and tough decision-making skills.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to go on the hot seat? We're gonna do we do a group reading here. So meaning someone gets to go or chooses to go on the hot seat. They could ask a question internally, and we pick 3 volunteers to help read the past, present, and future for the person.
Mike missed it last week, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Oh, let's get Mike in
Use
there.
clarification.
Let's get Mike in there.
I don't know if I'll do any polls after.
I just had a vision of like putting flames on the hot seat or something. Like I don't know. I should get
How about just a seat
right?
warmer instead?
Yeah, I should
Oh yeah, right. Seat warmer's good. Yeah. For this cold, yeah, seat warmer would be great right now.
Yeah.
like a hot seat. Yeah. It's like this is a hot seat.
All right, question.
Yeah, think of a question. Okay.
I'm trying to think of something useful but not too catastrophic.
Right? Painted fire.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, take your time. There's no rush. It takes me a long time to shuffle these huge cards.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so who would like to do the pass? Okay, volunteer, great. Who would like to do the present?
I'll do the present.
Okay, and the future.
I'll do it.
All right, excellent. So,
Everybody loves the future card.
It doesn't help that you got a lot of track laid for you by
Yeah.
the time you get to, you know, you have a narrative laid out already.
you have your question?
Yes, I do. I like you. Pardon me.
That's all right. The past, okay.
Let's go at the top here.
Okay, present. Let's see the future.
Let's go here.
Okay, step on up. So you just lift up the card.
What's your name?
Mike,
Like, Andres.
pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so the card he has is the Page of Wands.
Explain it to me a little.
So what you want to do is just intuitively look at the card and see, based on looking at it and what impressions come to you, right, in your mind's eye, how it relates to his past. Okay? So take your time.
You hold it, take a look at it.
And then we're all done. Mike will cheat.
Got the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Page of Wands it is?
Yeah, Eight of Wands.
Let's, go ahead.
I think so. Mike, do you feel confident in your past?
Yeah.
Proud.
Say so, yeah. I lived it, right?
Yeah, but
I am alive.
May.
Like, yeah, I got me here, right? So.
Strong enough to be in your present.
Yeah.
And you feel like you know where you're going based on your past. Or do you feel lost?
I wouldn't say I feel lost. I think I have some inkling of the direction I'm headed in, but who knows for certain where they're going.
Do you feel like you were alone in your past?
In some ways, much of it,
Isolated almost?
a bit.
Like you did it all on your own?
I don't know. I don't think I give myself that much credit.
Was there a lot of fruition? Or was it deserted?
Actually, it wasn't bad. I think in my own head I was isolated more so than, you know.
Oh, it's hard because I've never seen this card.
It's okay, that's fine. Like, what is it like when you look at the card? Like, what can it tell you about his past? Instead of asking him questions about the past, you want your intuition to be the one giving you answers to. That's what Tower's about. It's like divination. You're using them to divine from the astral, from the spiritual realm, and you could explain, through your words based on what your intuition is telling you. Like this card, or what you're feeling.
Face the card towards you and look at it too. Like, what does it look like to you?
And the word's about it too. A page. What's a page? What does that symbolize? A page could be like someone that maybe would assist a knight. They're not a knight. They're not a king or queen. A page is like starting off with something. They're
Like an apprentice?
an apprentice in a way, but they're assisting someone, to maybe eventually they could be a knight, but they have to first, learn the ropes and maybe assist him with getting on the horse, cleaning stuff. So that's what a page is all about, maybe a servant.
So yeah, it definitely looks like you had all the tools you need. And you're aware and proud of the path you have taken. But it does look like you are starting off in the success you have seeked. And you have used a lot of the tools and so on, so wands or pieces. And you kind of feel like you're running out. But since it is the Page of Wands, you're just starting off. And if you continue pursuing and not giving up and not looking down, and feeling more pride in yourself for what you've been through, you'll be able to get to where you need to go.
It's good.
Fish?
Nice job. Good job, man. Yeah, good job. Very good.
I've never seen this card before.
It's okay.
I've only pulled and done like 7 cards in my life.
Okay, well, great,
So,
great number,
yeah.
right? 7 of
Thank
Cups.
you for
Yeah.
your guidance. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. My pleasure.
So just for the cheat sheet, just keep moving yourself.
Okay, so present.
No whammy, no whammy.
Alright. 6 of Cups.
Oh, look at that.
Alright.
That looks familiar.
Yeah. Was that last week? Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Sequentially.
yeah, yeah.
Ignore me.
Wow, so maybe you're feeling...
Does 6 come before 7?
We do do it.
Yes, yes, it does.
So maybe you're feeling a little nostalgic right now, reconnecting with childhood memories, like maybe past connections, or going back to things from your childhood specifically that are very healing for you. Maybe reconnecting with old friends. And it's making you feel very reminiscent of your past. And the Page of Wands, maybe you were starting something creative at that time. It could be with other people, or just, you went down a certain creative path and now you're going back to things that help you connect to your inner child.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Dead on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Spot.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to make sure I didn't knock over your camera. Okay. This is the 6 of Pentacles.
Ooh, a lot of sixes. 6, 6. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody want to see the 6 of Pentacles?
Love it.
Thank you for showing everybody. Nice.
It's okay, I forgot how to do math, so.
It looks to me like this card is that you've come into wealth and you're being fair. You're being very fair with it. And you were, you were giving away of yourself too.
Yes.
So it's not just your wealth, you're passing it along to other people as well. So you're trying to, if it's not money, maybe it's like an idea, and whatever that you're getting, you're paying forward essentially.
Yeah.
So that's what I get from this.
Yeah.
That's great. Wow.
Those all flow pretty nicely for me. So, yes, 100%.
Do you want to share your question you asked, if you're called to?
I'm gonna.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one close.
Yeah, keep it close.
Unfolding events, I don't
Absolutely.
want to jinx it, so to speak.
Of course.
but,
Did it help you to get some confirmation or
Yes, it did. No,
clarity or some?
No, it absolutely did. Especially, certainly, this one especially. I am sort of reconnecting with some old creative pursuits.
Okay.
And actually, in the context of creating a gift for someone.
Ah.
Look at that.
Yeah, and again, yeah, it is kind of reconnecting to. This is something I'm doing now that definitely harkens back to when I was a younger man. And,
Yeah, these cards flow nicely.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
works.
very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works beautifully. So beautifully that I don't want to say what it is.
That's good.
You know?
That's it. It's for you. It's for you to keep it in your heart. That's it.
Take a picture of
Yeah.
it. I always like to take pictures of
Yeah,
my
definitely take a picture.
readings.
Print it out. Put it on your wall. Put it in the fridge.
They
Way too
even
much
make
damn
like
blue.
journals to keep track of your like tarot reads. Yeah.
Journaling is very important in tarot and magical and mystical traditions. Almost every group, they require or they suggest you should keep journaling because you learn a lot about yourself.
To know thyself, like to be
Very good.
self-aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very, and in mental health too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So who wants to go in the hot seat next? You want to go in the hot seat, Jay? All right, Jay, step right up.
Have you seen the picture?
Oh, let me shuffle these 3 cards again. No, Jay.
Oh, they're not mine, they were packaged, so.
I have to go buy more for the rest of the
We don't pay.
Keep talking about it.
Yeah, I can't walk past cookies and not eat one. That's a real problem during the holiday season.
2.
I'm just craving some grapes right now.
What time are you guys stopping?
I wish I didn't stop.
He said tonight at 12 o'clock, so.
He can't. I don't think I'm. I think I'm going to keep
He's
going.
gonna keep going, which is great.
I think I'm going to push it.
How many more days?
I don't know. I don't know
Say
yet.
another 2 or 3.
What do you think you've gotten out of it so far?
Wow, my focus has been like, I feel like a wolf that's like ready to go hunting. Like I have like that focus because I haven't ate meat or anything like that. I'm eating fruits, but I'm not eating that much fruits. I'm eating like maybe enough for like a quarter meal of a day right now is what I've been eating the past 3 days.
Detoxing.
Yeah,
How are the bowels?
yeah. Everything is,
That'd be a lot
Everything's moving.
everything's moving. Everything's moving. Yeah.
Before you do a fruit fast, like
And it's also like a reset. It's a reset.
The apple?
It's a reset in a time when we're like
I'm sorry.
time of change, right? Regeneration, Scorpio season. We're slowly getting into winter, so for me, it's like it's time to adjust and focus on what's important to me.
Absolutely.
All right. Did you think of a question?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do we have any volunteers for the past?
I'll check the cash.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't whiff again.
Well, words of spell. So.
I'll do future.
I'll do the present.
Okay, go
Unless you
ahead.
want to do it, it's okay.
No.
You guys have to fight over it now.
Fight to the death.
What's the deal? Spin the deal.
All right. Okay.
If nobody wants to go next time, I may go in the hot seat for once.
Oh,
You should go in the hot
Michael.
seat. I don't think you've ever
I've
been in the hot
never been.
seat.
Careful, my telepathy's on point right now.
You were on it one time.
Did I?
Wasn't it? Yeah, because didn't you ask about the shop?
I did.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't
that
know if it
one
was
was
in
just
hot
me, you,
seat.
and him, I think.
Yeah, we did.
That was just like us.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I was in the hot seat one time too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, remember when I had my question about my next degree? Yeah, my next master's degree. Yeah.
And I was like, what? You're gonna be a rabbi?
Okay.
Oh, no, she didn't.
I felt like the first one was supposed to be flipped the other way, but they're all reversed.
I mean,
Wait, which
I
one
mean,
is
honestly,
past, present,
It's all good. It's all
future?
good.
this is the past, present,
Okay.
Are we
future.
not reading reversals, right?
Yeah, if you guys want, don't. Let's just
They're all
wait.
reversed, aren't they, technically?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's and like
Not to get
in
too aggressive.
actual like in the actual tower realm, you would like we would just like switch it around because it's reverses are really not men to do like a detailed reading, they like to have it non-reverse at first, and you really yeah, exactly, because, but we'll get to that another day. So,
Okay.
All right.
Aside for you, this is very fortuitous for me because I just got my Knight of Swords pendant.
Oh, you're reading it!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
So
my gosh, that's so funny.
I'm rocking. I'm loving that. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, swords, they speak to the intellect, the mind, intellectual pursuits, often, and also I believe sort of conflict and strife. It's a very straightforward card, right? He's kind of rushing off into battle in the midst of, I realized this today, kind of almost a bit of a storm. You see the way the trees are sort of bending to and fro and stuff, and so I think it speaks at one point in your past, there was basically conflict, strife, and you were kind of attacking it head on, possibly recklessly. The Knight of Swords sort of isn't really much of a cautionary card. I don't think. It's very kind of full speed ahead to damn the torpedoes. I think whatever we're talking about here. At one point, your approach was like, screw it, I'm gonna tackle this head on. And it's if A then B then C. So I have a plan. This is this is how it's gonna be, and this should work because I thought it all through, and we're just gonna ram this down and knock down that door and get it done.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that was great.
Aren't you wearing Knight of
Yeah, that's why I damn well better have some conception of how the card works, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Also, it could be like the universe sending you a sign too.
Yeah, I'm open to anything and everything. So, that's.
Thank you.
That's my
Present.
read.
Present. You.
Yeah.
I'm not doing another one.
Wow, look at this.
It's gonna get easy.
So funny. So we have the Page of Pentacles. It's very fitting, I feel like, knowing you a little bit right now. So, new opportunities, new beginnings, stepping into your power, stepping into abundance. Like being an apprentice, taking things seriously, focused, sharp, and looking ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good. Nice job, Mike. And the future.
Okay. King of Cups.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is giving emotional mastery here.
And she's a Pisces, sorry.
Whoa. Some deep
and
stuff.
With all of the cards together too, like Knight of Swords is a little impulsive, just going at first. Page of Pentacles is like, learning, studying, so I feel like throughout this process the end result is you mastering your emotions and like being in control. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting.
That's great.
So,
Wow. This is a spot on.
That's awesome.
You know what
So Jay.
what sign it connects to? The Knight of Swords? Anyone know what sign connects to? Yeah.
Knight of Swords?
Yes.
Mike should know.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I'm sorry.
What zodiac sign do you think it connects to? Well, we know what Swords is. What?
Air.
Okay.
Isn't it
Is
clear?
it Gemini?
Yeah, definitely.
Gemini. Yeah. Gemini. Yep.
Wow, intuitively I
Yeah.
got an astrological sign right.
Intuition is like on point right now. Yeah. Intuition, telepathy is like on point today.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling it because I was thinking of something that like you guys said. I was like, wow. Okay. Good. All right.
At the same time. I thought it and you
Yeah.
said it right.
All right. So now let's see if you guys are really in tune. What planet rules Gemini?
Uranus?
No, that's
No.
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
What planet was? Hold on. I think it's-
Not
Think of it. I'm sending you guys a symbol of the sign.
Mercury?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah, this shit is like, it works. It works, yeah. And all I do is I looked at the sigil in my mind's eye and I just said, whoop, just and put it out there. That's literally how telepathy works. All this stuff is that easy. It's just we weren't taught this in school, right? We don't learn this when we're watching, TV or whatever, right?
They
But
keep us looking in the other direction on
Exactly.
purpose.
Think about it. If we
yes,
focus on this shit
yes, then
tremendously, like we'll be, tapped in.
Powerful.
literally you could be talking to someone and not in the same room,
Right.
Yeah.
not in the same country.
Well, I do
Right.
that. Well,
You just got to practice it. It's all about
Everybody
You can
says,
throw
like, we only
pictures as
use like a
well.
small percentage of our brain.
yeah, right. They say
Even
10%,
yesterday,
right?
I swear, guys, like I did my first reading ever yesterday in like the shop, and
Oh wow.
I wasn't really, I really never had like an intention to do readings, but this girl came in and she was just like going through a lot of stuff, and it was almost like I knew right away, like I just sensed it, and she was just like, do you do readings? And I was like, I can give you a reading if you want. I don't take it, I'm not like a professional like, my friend. And she's like, well, and she just kind of pulled it out of me, and I was like, all right, this is like meant to be. So I did it. It was like my first reading, and it was just spot on, and just from feeling her out, like really seeing where she's at and like feeling her, and it really like helped her, like it like tremendously helped. She got such like a relief,
That's
from it.
awesome.
So it felt really good. I was like, wow, and it was all just intuitively what I felt. It was, like the cards really like helped, but it was more so like feeling her out. You know what I mean? More than anything. But then also using them as like a guide too.
Yeah, it'd be
It's, like,
really
really
cool if you shared, like if you did something on social media where it was like you picked a tarot card and you picked an album that like linked to that tarot card.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Actually, think of a good idea.
There you go. Yeah, that's
I mean, this is
it's
what I
exploring.
do.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Change the logo. Just put a tarot card there.
Right.
Magician.
Tarot Belly Records.
Tarot Belly Records. Tarot music. All right. So we could either do one more person, or we could hop into the meditations. It's 9:30, so I don't want to run too late because we got to set up and stuff.
Yeah,
So.
if it's okay, I'll do a reading real quick. I'll go on the hunt.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I do have some.
Paul, let me ask the guys. It's okay.
Let's do it.
Good reading, huh? Lots of good readings tonight.
Yeah.
He's going deep into his conscious, his subconscious.
I have a clear vision.
Watch is probably like, what should I have for lunch tomorrow?
All right.
Tomorrow, once 12 o'clock hits, he's gonna go to Holy Cow. Watch him. Watch. Once 12 o'clock hits, he's going to Holy Cow. That would like defeat the whole thing, bro. I feel like
I'm thinking, what am I
that would
gonna
totally
have?
ruin the whole like fast. So.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing Holy Cow.
Yeah, that would be like
That would be
why?
the
What's the point of doing that? What's the point of doing that?
Cow, that would be crazy.
That would be so.
Like, yeah.
I probably would throw up. There's no way. Yeah, it's like a halal burger place, kind of, but it's good. I do. She has
Oh yeah, they have their
I want to have shawarma. It's gonna.
they have their famous chai tea there. Yeah.
I never tried.
Those vegan nuggets were bomb.
It's on
They were really
country.
good.
It went back to vegan.
Yeah, the vegan nuggets were good.
It's not far from you. You're from there, right?
It's Selden.
I said, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
my
Selden,
mom
yeah.
lives in Selden, and so I'm there all the time.
Yeah, it's on middle country. It's in like a little.
Holy cow, and it's a halal, like,
It's and they're friggin' open till like
It's only
3
a few
a.m.
miles
every
down
day.
Yeah.
from the
They have,
mall.
they have sweet potato
Oh, it's
tater
2
tots
miles,
that are
yeah.
insane.
oh my god. Do
They're
they make
so
them
good.
in-house?
Yeah,
So yeah, so
they're so good.
so past
Riding
They're
this
so good.
town, I have to go.
They're
little
really
miles
good.
past Nichols, right?
It's dangerous because I drive off like Deja now at night, like
Place,
when
too.
she's here, and it's just like right there. It's like, oh man.
What a great name for a place, holy cow.
Right? It's
Yo, their logo is
marketing.
fire too.
Their logo is dope. It's like a cow's head with like a halo on it. Like, holy
okay,
cow.
okay.
Like
I
the
got
good
this stuff.
steer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
the good steer.
The good steer. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So I guess it's not that original.
Holy cow burgers. Oh, there's a fuck ton of them.
Oh.
No, there's not. No way. Let me
It
see.
says in Hicksville there's one.
Okay, that makes sense.
In
actually.
Almont, in Uniondale, in New
I want
York,
the
New
logo.
York.
But coming soon in Sable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
All right. So you have a question you're thinking of?
I do.
Yeah. You want to share the question?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
He's thinking about
Maybe
the holy-
afterwards.
He's thinking about the holy cow.
Right?
I'm fucking
I
going
swear to
there
God,
tomorrow.
No. But the tater tots are very,
I
very.
need to hack those. I'm like drooling.
They're bad. You get a
And,
lot. You get a lot.
No wonder it's got such good
Put the
marketing. They
pass.
got like many locations.
Pass, right?
God, someone was talking about something and they started salivating. It wasn't even food. It was just like, I don't remember what it was.
Oh God, I want
Someone was talking about something that wasn't
do like
food, and
past,
I had,
present,
like, I was
future.
salivating.
do whatever you want to do, my brother.
Yeah, it started in
Whatever you're feeling, bro.
No, it was early.
I could go for papaya.
And know if you flip it this way, it'll be the right side.
Slow down the eating this week. Talk about
I have to look at the menu.
Talk about this. No, man, I've been going in.
Good. Taking some of the stars.
I want it to be flipped like
I mean, it should be balanced, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
extreme.
want it to be like.
You learn nothing
flip it
with
as
7
you
of
go.
Cups.
I heard nothing.
He's going full ahead.
I said I like want to keep them down, and I want like
It's gonna have fried
to
chicken.
be like unfolded,
3 meals a
soon,
day
you
tomorrow.
know, versus just seeing it all right now.
Okay, so
Fried chicken, egg on it.
whoever feels guided internally to do the pass, please stand up and give them the reading for the pass.
It's like that.
Yeah, here we go again. So I will not destroy the camera. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Page of Swords, again.
Interesting.
we didn't get Page of Swords before. We got Page of Wands before.
And Knight of Swords.
And we got Page of Pentacles as well before.
Well, the swords have to do with knowledge, right? And so I'm thinking, you know, you were learning. This is all about, like in the past, was all about you learning and trying to figure things out. And and then you're starting to formulate your path of where you're going. So you're like, because you can't be a page without knowing your ultimate outcome, you know? So this is the beginning of your purpose.
I like that. That was good.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right. Whoever feels guided to do the present internally, stand up and come forward.
Let's rock. Nine of Wands. Yes, 9. Unless I'm mistaken, this card speaks to kind of struggle, but and a difficult one, but not necessarily something that's insurmountable. I think, you know, I mean, he has a bandage on his head, right? He's kind of he looks kind of exhausted, but you know, he's still standing. He's still he's still kind of, you know, he's still ready for the fight. Type of, you know. So you're kind of maybe batting your head against a bit of a brick wall, but inexplicably the brick wall is kind of chipping away slowly. Like it speaks to, yeah, kind of like perseverance in the struggle, staying in the fight. Like you can do this. You know, there's difficulties, there's challenges. Maybe you really just want to go home and take a nap, but like you want to stay the course.
Like you're in the arena.
Yes,
It
essentially.
looks like 2 of 9, so it looks like you got this far.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like you.
It's like, yeah. Keep going,
Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, future.
I'll do it.
Go ahead. You can flip it over. You can flip it. The Lover's card for the future.
Wow.
You met your soulmate, mate. And I want to do your future, just because there's a reason why I came in through this door. There's a lot of potential, and like they said, you're still in a fight, and I'm still in a fight. I feel very, very similar and mirrored. The struggles that they mentioned before are a path to your future, and like she said, I'm sorry, you pronounced she.
Yeah. No, that's
And like
fine.
she said, there's a huge path that you cleared And like he said, there's a path that you're standing on. And like I'm gonna say, there's a path that is so ready for you, and you just have to fall in love with it. Remember why you started it. Remember why you're in it. Remember that there's huge figures around you and above you and to the side of you. And to start looking around and depending on them and entrusting yourself in what you've already done. So keep pursuing, keep loving, and keep chasing that dream.
Thank you, man.
That was incredible, man. That was great. I know him, so I feel like that a lot of stuff I know about him was pretty spot on with a lot of stuff you were touching on. I felt it.
So it was really funny. So like, I had a very specific question in mind, right? And then the first 2 cards answered another question, right? So then I was like, oh, okay, that's what this reading's about. It's actually not about that question. But then the 3rd card kind of solidified it for me. It was very interesting, yeah. I met like a new lady friend, and I just wanted to see like, where is this going? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then it was just really interesting. It's like, okay, cool.
It's shaky.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Excellent, John.
Yeah, and then I got the love star. I was like,
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I was basically just like, give me some sort of like confirmation, like if this is anything. You know what I mean?
And I was gonna say real quick,
Go ahead.
cut you off because this is your hot seat.
That's so cool.
But I, in my head, knew that there was gonna be a figure with some long hair and some puffy hair.
What?
And
She doesn't.
I was like, it's gonna come up, it's gonna come up, it's gonna come up.
That's
and it's either
wild.
gonna be a resemblance of my puppy hair or someone else in your life. And I knew that was gonna be there just because of what happened.
Very
yesterday,
interesting.
right? That was yesterday. Was
When
it?
I met
That was
you yesterday. Yeah.
when I came in through that door.
Yeah.
I'm not even from here, guys. I
Right.
travel too much, you know?
That's
So
good.
it's like whenever I walk into somewhere and the excitement that I meet when I meet someone and their resonating energy behind them, like I said, super excited to continue talking to you and pursuing things. And the fact that you have someone else by your side that you just met is fucking amazing. And because I'm still chasing my love of my life, because I just let her go about a couple months ago. This English girl that I had to let go because she was intoxicating me as much as I was intoxicating her, and it just became very toxic. But yeah, so I knew that.
Sounds like the 7 of Cups. Sounds like 7 of Cups right there. You know?
Yeah, it's funny. All the cards.
Yeah.
And guys, I don't really do tarot. I like
You did a great job just now. That
Yeah, you did good.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Solid, man. Thank you again. Like everybody, thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into the meditation. Yeah.
Awesome. Let me take a quick pic of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny because I thought you were going to ask about the store.
No,
Yeah.
I think I switched out.
I thought I kind of knew what you were gonna ask
Really?
too. Not the store, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Other stuff.
Oh.
Because some stuff I was like, you know,
Yeah.
kind of showed that, you know, the present. There's a lot of things, you know.
Right. Yeah. No, yeah. It does make
Yeah.
sense though too.
You know, and then the future. Man, that's Gemini right there.
Yeah.
That card. So.
It is Gemini.
Yeah. And that angel right there. You know what angel that is? Raphael, angel of
Raphael?
healing.
Ah,
Yes.
I didn't think that.
Mhm.
Yeah, your
So-
cream is Raphael, right?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. It's a good idea. I might start using the lover's card as another way to advertise my card.
Yeah.
My
This on last
cream,
night, too.
yeah.
It's got red wings.
see?
Ah.
Oh, this is.
Very cool.
This stuff is great. I love this stuff. This is amazing.
That's excellent. Thank you guys.
So, in the future, if you guys want to find me, you could find me on. Let me just see if I can pull it up. I can't because the mouse is not working. Where is it at? Okay, that's weird.
Bottom left. It was on the bottom right. Just now go up. Up.
Yeah, I just don't see it here. That's what I'm
Oh.
Cold, but I'm not.
There we go. Yeah, so you can find me at TikTok, Maldo's Magic. This is my website, rosicruciuswellness.com. There's I sell pain cream there, some jewelry, there's some prayer cards. I have a designer making this actual rose cross you could put for like an altar. Okay, it's based on like Rosicrucian philosophy. So the cross is your body, the rose is your soul that just keeps evolving and just getting beautiful. So we're going to be making those, so we're going to be selling them, and then you can catch some podcasts, Maldo's Magic podcasts, on YouTube, and now I'm on 11 different platforms. You could stream it just going to work. You could stream it visiting your English lady. You could stream it on the plane. You know, you could stream it visiting a different lady, right? So, but yeah, I'm on a lot of platforms. Just type Maldo's Magic. We're on Spotify, on Apple, on 11 different ones. So it's all over the place now. But you could catch some of these past episodes from the class. You can catch different interviews of different people within magical realm and stuff. And now we're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break. If you have to go to the bathroom, we're going to break this down, set up the crystal singing bowls. Jay's going to be using 7 of them, right?
Yep.
And we're going to, so we're going to dive into the astral temple of this Tarot Academy.
Beautiful.
Okay, all right, let's prepare to meditate. You got 7? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it should be fine, yeah.
Super flamboyant.
What?
He's super flamboyant.
He's a little funny. I don't know if I'd say. Long hair.
Sorry to restart.
Alright, well, I'll tell you after.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Whenever you guys are ready, okay? Get in a comfortable position, everyone, okay? We're going to start by taking 3 deep neutral breaths. That's in and out through your nose. So inhale. Exhale. Let all the cares of the world dissipate. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your body getting light. Exhale. Let's clear our minds and hearts and prepare to do this work of entering into the astral temple for the Tarot Academy. To harmonize to the Mars energy that rules Scorpio, we're going to vibrate the vowel sound K-E. We're going to vibrate it 3 times, and we'll do it now. Inhale. K. Inhale. We have now harmonized ourselves with the energy of Mars and Scorpio, prepared our minds and hearts to enter the astral plane or the depths of our subconscious. We'll start by descending 10 stairs into our subconscious realm. As you approach the first step, an image of a cup is before you. As you go down to the second step, you see 2 cups in front of you. As you go down to the third step, you see 3 cups in the shape of a triangle in front of you. You are getting deeper and deeper into your subconscious. As you go down to the 4th step, you see 4 cups in the shape of a square. As you go down to the 5th step, you see 5 cups in the shape of a 5-pointed star or pentagram. As you go down to the 6th step, you see 6 cups in front of you as a 6-rayed star or hexagram. And you feel your heart center start to warm up. As you go down to the 7th step, you see 7 cups in front of you. And down to the 8th step, you see 8 cups. And on the 9th step, you see the Hermit. And as you go down to the 10th step, the symbol on the door of the symbol for Scorpio, it's an M with one end having an arrow pointing up. This time the Hermit opens the door for you. And as he opens the door, you follow behind him into your subconscious realm. He's guiding you this time because it is dark. The sun has already set. As his lantern shines the way through the woods that leads to the holy mountain, you feel the cold breeze on your face. As you follow the Hermit, he takes you to the footsteps of the mountain, and you walk between 2 pillars, black one on the left, a white one on the right. You are the middle pillar. Follow the Hermit up the holy mountain. As you go up the holy mountain, you see a cup in the distance with a flame hovering above it. And as you keep winding up, you see more and more cups. There's 7 cups leading up to the top of the mountain. These may be items on your life that you may need to overcome on your way up to enlightenment. As you reach the top of the mountain, the Hermit takes you in to the center of the mountain that leads down the cavern to the astral temple of this Tarot Academy class. As you walk in, you see 7 torches lighting the way to the entrance of the temple. As you walk in the temple, following behind the hermit, you see the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. Let your intuition guide you to what those are from past memory of our experience in this temple. As you walk in, you see a double cubical altar with a fire up top of it, which represents your inner light within. And as you go to the eastern part of the temple, you see the Empress there, sitting there in a lavish setting with jewels and 7 cups around her, filled with different items that look similar to the 7 of Cups tarot card. She represents Venus in Scorpio. Choose wise, for you will be able to choose 1 cup from her table. And when you choose a cup, let whatever impression or picture come to you. This is a cup of something that you might need at this point in time in your life. To harmonize with this gift within the cup that's specific for each of you, we'll intone the vowel sound tho. That's T-H-O, tho. We'll do it 3 times. We'll inhale. This temple is a place where you could receive light and knowledge, discernment, wisdom from the tarot. All the cards and their powers are contained within. Take whatever card you may need now from this temple and place it in your pocket. Thank the Empress for her gift and start to follow the hermit outside of the temple. As you go up the corridor with the 7 torches leading the way out to the holy mountain, you see the sun rising. And as the sun rises, you see a phoenix, bright orange, reddish color, hovering over you, ready to lead you back to sense reality down the holy mountain. Thank the hermit and start to follow the phoenix down the mountain past the 7 cups. Follow the phoenix back through the woods. As you approach the door, back up to sense reality. Remember the cup and the gift that you received from the Empress and whatever tarot card you chose. Keep it with you for your journey up ahead in the next couple of weeks. And when you're ready, open the door and start to ascend the 10 steps back to sense reality. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Prepare to come back to sense reality, whatever gifts that you received. And when you're at the top and ready, open your eyes and come back to sense reality. Tetelestai. It is finished. And that concludes the Tarot Academy class tonight. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, guys.
That was a good one.
That was
Right?
Really good
A
one.
little different, right? It was a little like, just,
I think I knocked out for a second. When I was like, I
Right?
left. I was gone. Holy
what happened?
There's 7 of us.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And I almost didn't come, so there would have been 6.
Wow.
Okay.
But the knocking out, actually, sometimes I'll do like Zazen style meditation in my cushion, and I'll find that for some reason in that position, if like it's been a long day or whatever, like 2 or 3 times, I'm fine. I'll have to catch myself.
That's what I did. I
Like,
noticed that I like
yeah, I'm
slowing
like-
down a little bit, and then I just
Yeah.
completely.
Which is funny because like
That's why I was I thought you guys saw it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry.
because it's true, the erect spine does sort of relax you, and you don't realize how
The erect
relaxed.
spine just opens your fly. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
realize how relaxed you are until you're like, oh, like I'm gonna take a header into the, you know.
Excellent.
Yeah, like this time we had the hermit there, right? Opening the door for us.
Remember, it was cool.
Yeah,
Cool guy.
Nice guy.
yeah.
What card did you guys bring back with you?
It's a good one.
Interesting
Right?
because I took the lovers and then somebody's
Ooh.
phone said 1001 and I was like, duality, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And what's 10:01, right? It's
Yeah, it was
One.
my,
One and
I
one.
accidentally
Wow.
touched my Apple Watch. And when you touch it, it like sets the time.
I didn't want to interrupt you guys, so I wound up going to pick him up and running back here. But no,
okay.
I left like that. My aunt's not doing good, and my brother kept calling me, so I thought something happened. You know, I saw the missed call.
everything okay?
Yeah, my brother's an idiot.
Tends to happen.
Like,
with lovers.
why would we have this going on and like then call me 5 times so he knows where something is? That's insane.
No, he's dependent. He loves you.
Mm-hmm.
He cares for you, and he sees you as a figure. You're his leader.
Wow.
You need to.
I have my whole life. I raised
I
him.
know, not you'd be alone, so just fall in love with it. The more hate you have for it, the more
I don't
pressure
have
you have.
hate, but he scared me. I thought my aunt died.
We all have hate. And that little moment, you might have hated him a little bit, because it interrupted your life. But don't forget to
Hey, over there. Oh.
It was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Good class.
Yeah.
Mike, can I square up for the cover?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, yes.
You're gonna swear up.
Everyone wants to square up.
Well,
Square up, right? But literally use the square, right? That's where you take payments in, right? Square?
my dad.
Oh, I like to square up.
Not, oh, they're not like.